Good morning. It's the last day of BOGOs, you guys. I have survived. I'm not quite sure if my volume is on. I tell you, you guys, I don't know. I thought I went in there and I did the things, and obviously I did not do all the things because I still got this thing happening here. Let me just double check if there's anybody awake right now. Let me know. Yeah, let's see. Okay, I'm in. And here I am making sure everything is okay here and getting people quiet. My family's slowly waking up and moving around. I'm sure you're going to hear a dog barking because my husband's still home and he's getting ready to go to work. And as soon as he hits this kitchen, man, Rudy's all up on his heels. And you're going to hear him. You're going to hear him beg for some food, for some breakfast. Anyway, good morning. I'm Romelia. Welcome to the last day of our BOGO. And of course, they saved the best for last. And yes, I say that with sheer prejudice because Deep Blue is my #1 oil of all time. It is so fantastic. I absolutely love it. And can't wait to share my story with you. But for you guys, buy Deep Blue, get our Deep Blue stick for free. Can you believe it? Now, if you haven't tried this one, oh my gosh, you are definitely in for a treat. This has been, I've been a lover of Deep Blue for many years, right? And I have used our Deep Blue rub like since the day I discovered it. And it has just been one of those things that I carry with me at all times. It's in my bag. It's in our first aid kit. I love that we have the little mini samples that I can put in there and carry in my little oil bags too. It's just one of those products, one of those first reach oils that I just have with me all the time. And I absolutely love it. So my story with Deep Blue, before I get into it, is back in 2016. I used to run, you know what, let me just do this for a moment so we can have a conversation. So back in 2016, I hurt my knee. I mean, I hurt it really badly. I used to do triathlons. I used to do marathons. I just really love being active in that way. I love the way that my body was able to function at that level. And one day in my training, I was pushing hard, and I know better. You got to give your body time to rest, right? And recover. I twisted my knee running out on the trail, and I didn't think anything of it until like about a week later, it was still hurting, and so I started to wrap it. There was some swelling there, and I went to see an orthopedist to see, if there was anything crazy going on in there. And he pretty much told me that it was I'm going to have to consider knee surgery somewhere down the road. I'm like, oh, well, that's just not for me. It's not going to happen. So took some time off for my training. Duke City Marathon, no, it was actually the half marathon. The Albuquerque half marathon was coming up. And then so I just kind of took some time off. And then about a month later, started moving it again and just trying to strengthen it, just doing all these exercises, right? So in the spring of 2017, I really messed it up. I was over at the police substation, and I was filing a report. Somebody had stolen my plates. Go figure, we're in Albuquerque, right? And as I was walking out, my toe got caught between a crevice in the sidewalk, and I felt it. I felt my knee just expand and whack itself back together, and it was so painful. And I immediately made an appointment to go see my doctor, and sure enough, I had bruised the ends of my bones in the knee joint. So I was still in a brace. I had been in a brace since I injured my knee back in 2016. And I just spent 2 years, you guys, 2 years in a brace, limping with pain and swelling, and thousands upon thousands of ibuprofen. I'm so surprised that my liver is in the wonderful shape that it's in because of so much ibuprofen that I took. So anyway, you know, fast forward later in 2017, when we were introduced to doTERRA, I bought this kit, right? And there were oils in there that I had never used, never heard of, never anything, right? I only bought it because, one, I knew I wanted doTERRA in our life. Two, my son had amazing success with these oils, and I needed to see more, right? So in that box of oils, there was this little blue bottle right here, and started reading about it. I think there was like a special or something, or somebody brought it up, or I read about it in a post, or somebody shared. I don't remember, but I started looking into it, and I'm like, wow, I have something that's really, you know, people are having some great response to it. So I started putting a drop of this on my knee every day. That's how I started my day. That's how I ended my day. And I just carried this little bottle with me throughout the day. Whenever I felt like I needed just a little bit more support, I would put a drop on there. And lo and behold, about, I want to say it was just over a month, I didn't feel like my knee had a tremendous amount of pain and a lot of swelling happening throughout the day. So, you know, I'm like, okay, well then let's see what else I can do here. So I took off my brace and I tried walking without it for a day. Yes, it was sore at the end of the day, but you know what? It didn't swell up. I had this oil and I just kept putting it on throughout the day. And that was the last day. The day that I took off my brace was the last day that I actually wore it. And this is after 2 years with that brace, with the pain, with the swelling, with the limping, and with the idea or even the possibility of having to have knee surgery somewhere down the road. And my doctor had said, you know, your long distance days, they're probably done, you know, running. Well, they were not. I still did a couple more half marathons. I still did some training, but, you know, just being more aware of my own capabilities. But it was this oil, you guys, it was this oil that put me back on that track to getting back out there and running again. I absolutely love this oil for it. So now I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Let me move this. It's blocking my thingy. All right. So what is in this beautiful blue bottle that I absolutely love? And it is my favorite oil, my number one, for that reason. I give it 100% props of me being able to function these days without swelling, without pain in my knee, and without a brace and without a limp. I absolutely love it. So there are 8 essential oils in this blend. It's called our soothing blend, right? So we have Wintergreen in there. Wintergreen helps to soothe muscles. It provides probably the main chemical constituent of this oil, the methyl salicylate. We have Helichrysum in there. Helichrysum has amazing anti-inflammatory properties, and it goes to deep within the tissue to start providing healing properties from the inside out, that cellular support. We have blue tansy in here. Blue tansy has a chemical constituent in there that's called chamomile. That's what gives deep blue its color, and it is an amazing antioxidant support. Ylang Ylang, a flower oil of all things, but in here, you know, whenever I think of Ylang Ylang, I think of my husband because it has provided him amazing support for his cardiovascular health. But here in this oil, it again provides that antioxidant support, a healthy inflammatory support. Osmanthus, we've talked about this one already this week because this is what we find in our Northern Escape. It's a very rare oil, and it takes a lot of flowers, about 200 pounds of flowers to make just 1 ounce. So this is in here, and it really helps with the irritation. It helps with a healthy inflammatory response. It's just really soothing to the tissues. Peppermint. We know peppermint has always had this cooling sensation. It increases blood flow to the area. That really helps, again, with providing some soothing, calming cooling effects to that area. And then the last thing that we're going to find in here is blue chamomile or German chamomile. And this provides a kind of a distinct aroma to deep blue, but it's also very calming and very soothing. You know, you can just think of Roman chamomile, what we had yesterday. It's within that same line. It's just really calming to the nervous system. So the chemical constituents in here, I already told you about that the methyl salicylate. This one is primarily from our wintergreen, so it's very soothing. It's very calming. It's a topical analgesic for this deep blue oil. Pardon me. There's eucalyptol in here, which in itself is cleansing in that it's going to provide that antioxidant property to the oil, but it's also going to help with a healthy inflammatory response. And then we have menthol. So menthol is a very popular component to any type of topical analgesics, right? Or anything that we're rubbing on for relief. But just keep in mind, there's a lot of menthol that is synthetic and thrown into all kinds of products. This one is all natural, plant-based. So you can, you know, calm your mind with knowing that you're putting only nothing but good and natural onto your system, onto your skin, into your system. So how do we use this? My number one way of using deep blue these days, I don't really need to apply it full strength onto my knees or my joints or anything. I use this as part of a blend that I call it my pain and strain and sprain blend. This is what I use for any kind of aches and pains. So I have deep blue in here along with a whole list of oils, wintergreen being one of them because of its super supportive properties. Copaiba is also in here. Peppermint's also in here, but this is how I primarily use my deep blue these days. I make my own little roller ball. It's just an empty marjoram bottle. There's marjoram in here too. I've added a roller top to it, and this is what I carry with me. I love it. I love doing this because it helps this to stretch. That's a really great tip for you guys if you're, you know, using your oils daily topically. Make yourself a roller ball with it. Add fractionated coconut oil. It's going to stretch your oils, right? It's going to save you money. But two, the fractionated coconut oil in there is going to provide a barrier to keep the oils from flashing off really quickly so that they can get deeper into the skin. This is great. Deep blue is great for backs. It's great for feet. If you come home after a long day, you have some tired feet, just take a drop of that oil with some fractionated coconut oil and just massage your feet. It is such a loving gesture that you're doing to your body. But it's so wonderful. I love this oil. It's my number one of all time. And you will hear me say that over and over and over again whenever deep blue comes around because of what it's done for me. You can get it today for $35 wholesale. You can order it on your account, get your points, stock up. You can get up to 5. Now, the freebie that comes with this is our deep blue stick. If you don't have a love affair with this deep blue stick yet, you need to start one. So I mentioned that I used to carry my deep blue rub everywhere. And it's still, I wonder if I have it close by. No, it's probably on my nightstand. And it's still a product that we buy because it has a different consistency than the stick. So I like the deep blue rub for the massaging aspect of it. I can put a little bit on and rub down Matthew's whole back, rub down my whole leg, whatever. But this one right here, this has been so fun to have in my bag. One, it's very effective because you're getting all the oils from the deep blue, you know, everything that I just listed, but you're also getting the properties of Copaiba. So on the label itself, it says deep blue stick and Copaiba. I don't know if you can see it, it might be kind of blurry, but when this came out, it was just like mind-boggling because it's the first time that I have seen on any doTERRA product that it actually tells you what it is, a topical analgesic. And that is huge for us in the essential oil world because we always have to be careful about the things that we say. We have to be compliant. But this is a topical analgesic, and I am totally 100% compliant saying that. So you do have deep blue in here. There's also some more camphor in here and some more menthol, not just what's, you know, in the deep blue oil, and you have more methyl salicylate. So this is a really powerful blend in here, and it's so wonderful. It works immediately. What I love about this is that it's not greasy. You know, with the deep blue rub, it leaves a residue on my fingers, and I've been known to, I touch my face a lot. And you know, putting that on my face was not the best thing to happen for me. But this, it is, you know, hands-free pretty much. And I love that you only need a little, just use it like any other stick, like your deodorant stick. And it smells wonderfully. You still get that deep blue, that menthol, camphor smell, aroma to it. But it is so quick to absorb into the skin. I mean, it's done, and you can't even really feel it once you put it on there. So this is what I carry these days in my bag. And I use this for my lower back. If I've been sitting for a long time, if I've been doing a lot of walking, it definitely goes with me on hiking, camping, in your first aid kit. We each have our own here because I am not going to share my stick with somebody else. This is mine and only mine. And so it stays in my bag. I told you, didn't I tell you, once my husband gets up and about, you're going to hear Rudy begging for food? Well, that is Rudy begging for food. This is what we do, you guys. This is how we love on our dogs. So you can use it anywhere you're feeling like you need some support. And because it's buy one, get one free, get multiple ones today of the deep blue oil. And so you can get multiple ones of these, and then you can just keep them wherever you need them. One in your desk, one in your backpack. If you have your football players, soccer players, your volleyball players, your teen athletes, right? You can put this in their gym bag so that they have that support with them. If you are a weightlifter, swimmer, whatever, keep this in your gym bag or in your locker so that you have access to it when you need it. It's just so nice. It's so portable, small enough to fit in your pocket, if that's the way you carry things. And it's just, don't say it. And it's just a really great support. Welcome to Casa Walters, everybody. This is how we roll here. All right, so in the box, I'm so surprised that there's the cells haven't been turned off. I checked it this morning, very early this morning actually, and it was still available. So if you missed any of the BOGOs this week and you're really kicking yourself in the head now for not buying it, now's the time to get in there to see if you can snag it. Like I said, it was very early this morning when I saw that the cells were still turned on, and we're still going to honor you with giving you our additional free oils. So this is everything that you're going to get in the box. It's an excellent value because you're actually ending up paying for 4 oils and you're getting 6 of them for free from doTERRA, and you're actually getting 1 free from us. So it is the best value for you because for those of you that don't have an account, because you get a free wholesale account with this. So it's an additional $35 in saving, and you get free shipping, right? And it's the only way that you can get that Northern Escape, which is a beautiful blend, you guys. You can choose if you don't want the BOGO box, you can choose a starter kit and add today's BOGO to it. It would be, I mean, this right here, the MetaPower would be awesome because that's going to set you up for this healthy lifestyle, and you're going to have the deep blue to support that extra motivation that you're going to have to move your body because you feel so good. Or you can just pay the $35 and get today's BOGO, whatever you feel you want, whatever fits within your budget, whatever fits within your health plan, your health needs. You're free to pick and choose whatever you'd like. But I just absolutely love this BOGO. I love deep blue. It's my favorite. So we're gifting you a bottle of essential oil with your BOGO box. And Mercy, this is what I was trying to tell my son, that there's a delay with this. Anyway, because today is our last day of BOGOs, we won't have our 9 a.m. coffee chat. Thank you to you guys that have jumped on with me early in the morning. I know some people are not moving, and some people may be already up and out of the house at that time. But it's just really fun. I get really excited about BOGOs because I love stocking up on these things to take care of my family. And it saves me money, you know, especially something like Deep Blue that we use every single day, multiple times a day by multiple people in this family. That's a really big savings for us. And then like the On Guard and Breathe, that's a huge savings for us too. And we need that to carry us through the winter. But this is how you can stay connected with us. If you're on Facebook, join our Facebook group, Naturally Healthy and Happy Living with Casa Walters. If you're on Instagram, Oily Mama 3. Our YouTube channel has all of the videos that we've recorded this year, and we're revamping that after the first of the year. Have some ideas, and just going on your feedback of what you want to hear, what you want to see. We do have a weekly newsletter, and then we also have a website that you can tap into. So there's different ways to stay connected with us. I love serving you, so you just have to tell me what you need and how I can help you. But it's the last day. Grab it while you can. You won't be sorry. If you haven't used this stick before, oh my friends, it's gonna become your favorite too. Yeah, my husband, like I said, carries his own. He takes it to work, has it in his pocket. That's what I remember earlier. I said it can fit in your pocket. Yeah, it fits in his pocket. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, if you need any help getting into your accounts, if you need any help getting your own account, please reach out. My contact information is all over the place, or you can just comment below the video in the group and then later on YouTube, and I'm happy to help you guys out. All right. Have a great Saturday. There are a lot of local markets right now, so make sure you go out and support local businesses. Get your holiday shopping done that way, because really, as a small business owner, we really do get excited with each and every one of ourselves. It's just an opportunity to serve you, right? So you guys have a great Saturday. Get out and move something. Put your Deep Blue stick on, rub it on all over, get the support you need. And we'll see you guys. Oh, not next Wednesday, because next Wednesday is the day before Thanksgiving. And we won't be going live. So probably, yeah, following. But of course, there'll be lots of information that I'll be filtering and funneling out to you guys, especially in our newsletter. So make sure that you do sign up for that. All right. You guys have a great day. Peace.